Hi YouTube, it's Samantha. I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, the whole point of my channel is hi Nova. My horse is saying hi. I am on a camping journey. I live in Northern California. I never really horse camped before this year, maybe once at Point Reyes. But this year is my year. I want to be like super confident in horse camping, and I'm also sharing trails that I find because as an equestrian, it's nice to know what you're getting into before you go through all the hassle of trailing out and whatnot. So the campground that I went to in this video is called Wolf Creek. It's in Markleeville, California. It's a very primitive campsite, so there's no running water, there's a pit toilet, and there's a creek that goes through the campsite, so you can fill your water buckets, and there's no corrals, so you make sure that you bring your own fencing. I brought my round pen panels, but after this trip, I ordered highline and electric fencing, so I'm excited to enter that realm of horse camping. I have my electric fencing. I'm just charging my little zappy thing. Look at me, I'm so pro. My zappy thing, and then I'm going to practice tomorrow just in my pasture to see if my horses respect it. And then my highline comes in a couple weeks. Okay, I'm looking at my notes. Wolf Creek is open from May to October. You do need a permit to camp there, but the permits are absolutely free, and you just fill them out at the trailhead, which is at the campground. You'll see in this video that I do share like what the campground looks like. You don't even have to worry about parking or anything. It's huge. So the first clip in this video, I'm going to show you just the last, I think it's like the last 3 miles of the drive. The whole drive was gorgeous. I drove through Tahoe and then Hope Valley and then Markleeville to get there. But the last 3 miles, you don't need four-wheel drive, but I'm glad I had it. It just made me feel better. You'll see the road, but basically it's just like gravel, but it's like steep inclines, but it's like maintained. It's just really shaky and steep, so do with that what you want.
It's 8 o'clock at night on the summer solstice.
And there's this huge 150-acre meadow behind me that you can graze your horses, but you have to bring them back in at night. Anyhow, we're gonna have some breakfast and get the day going. Here's the tent. Ready to rock and roll. Good morning. How are you? So this is the campground. As you can see, there's plenty of places to park. Big rigs can fit in just fine. And you can see that we are on a hill, so just be mindful of that when you are planning where you park and what you're bringing. To get into the trail system, you have to use this little cowboy gate. You open it, close it, go through the meadow, and it's next to this big gate, so you can't really miss it. In this part of the video, I just want to say that the High Creek Trail you get through from the meadow, which is where I showed you that gate entrance. So you enter that way, close the gate behind you, cross the meadow, and then you hit the trailhead. If you want to do the Wolf Creek Trail, then you take the trailhead across from the bathrooms. I didn't do a very good job of explaining this. I brought my GoPro for this camp out thinking like, oh, it'd be really fun to like wear it on my chest and then not have to carry my phone. But as you'll see, my trails just kind of end because it kept dying. But you still get a good like idea of the topography. So enjoy. So this is a creek, not a river. Okay.
gonna go Oh no. We were that's a different
That's awesome. We're just bushwhacking. Oh my. Well, it's June. It started snowing a little bit. It's crazy. I don't know what it is with me and campouts with weird weather. But yeah, I think it'll stop. I think it's just gonna snow a little. I think it stopped now. In this next clip, this is the following day. We were gonna go just for a little 2-hour ride, and then of course we turned it into 12 miles because we're horse girls. But we did Wolf Creek, and then we rode all the way to the top of the waterfall, turned around and came back. My truck actually, because of the fluctuation from the random snowstorm, like air got into my fuel something, and my husband was fixing this, so we went out on a trail while he was working on the truck. And it was so fun, but you'll see us like kind of hauling because I felt bad that we did so many miles, but we're horse people and you can't stop us. It was beautiful. Pretty good.
What does he do?
He golfs.
Oh, okay, good.
This is great. Waterfall, granite.
Well, basically, we're just following the street.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Hey, here's what happened to my little horse. The riders in the top and joint is particularly difficult to deal with. So,
Oh, it's not so bad. Oh, good girl. Yeah. Is that the waterfall? Woo! Nice and slow. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Okay, so final thoughts. I think if you are first getting into camping and are a little bit anxious, this is not the campground for you. I think if you got a couple of camps under your belt and you're looking for a little bit of like Man from Snowy River vibes and you just want to go have fun and you're confident in your riding, this is so fun. It is extremely technical. It's not dangerous, but it's like you have to just trust your horse. Because there's a lot of like climbing up granite rocks, or the high trail really wasn't maintained well. There was a lot of down trees, so you would have to like go off trail, navigate around, and then get back on the trail. And then the Wolf Creek Trail was actually pretty maintained. It was great, but it had the granite rocks that you would have to like kind of climb up and then scurry down. But again, I didn't feel like it was dangerous, but just looking at it, you're like, oh, a little bit scary. But then when you're actually on it, you're like, oh, my horse has this. Like, it's no big deal. It was just so much fun, and I think I could stay there for a month and not run out of things to explore, because you can just gallivant all over the mountain range, and you could even, if you wanted to, like, do a pack situation and camp on the trail and go explore, because there's a vaquero camp, and that loop is 15 miles. I really wanted to do it, but they did it the day before I got there. So next year I'm gonna like make it my bucket list item. There's just so much to see, so much to explore, and it's really nice because it's cool. Like, the lows were in the 30s, obviously it snowed, and the highs were in the 50s, so my horse like stayed very comfortable the whole time. There's water everywhere, so she was hydrated, and grass, so she had a great time. Honestly, she didn't even sweat that much, probably because it was so cool. And you know, we took breaks and went into meadows, and it was just the most beautiful trails I've ever been on. And that meadow, as you saw, was just stunning. Like, wow. It felt like you were in Montana or New Zealand or somewhere just phenomenal. So I loved it. Wouldn't recommend it for beginners. Wouldn't recommend it if you don't have four-wheel drive. My husband says otherwise. Yeah. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next month for Point Reyes. We're going to go beach camping.